What's up, YouTube? This is a commentary, not really about gameplay, but commentary, mostly. But, yeah, before I start talking, do all the normal stuff, like subscribe, comment down below about your favorite part or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. But, yeah, I got a pretty weird story that I'm gonna say right now, that I'm gonna explain. And it's about when me and my friends went Ding Dong Ditching in, I think it was like 2 years ago, I don't know. But, see, we were at my friend's house, I was sleeping over, and we were just like, hey, let's sneak out. It was like 2 in the morning, and we snuck out, and we went and ding dong ditched this person's house, and it was going fine. Like, it was this girl's house that we knew from school, and her mom came out. It was really funny. And then we were walking down the street, and one of my friends did this like scream, and it was really loud, like extremely loud, like really loud. And like so many houses, their lights turned on, and this one house, it was the lights turned on, I guess it was the bedroom or something, and it was just all these Asians in their underwear on the bed, and they all looked out at us through the window. True story, no lying there. It was really weird. Extremely. It was the weirdest thing I probably ever saw in my life. And then there was this house down the street that was, I guess, supposed to be a pedophile's house. He was in jail or something. No one was supposed to live there. And right when he did the scream, I guess the lights turned on. It was really fucking scary, because we were 7th graders, 6th graders, I don't know how old we were, but we didn't want to get raped, so we just ran down the street like motherfuckers. It was fucking crazy. So then again, and then later in the night, my friend, we were at his house like at 3 in the morning or something. We came back from ding dong ditching. And, but between then, we were just walking down the street. I don't know what we were doing. We were gonna ding-dong ditch this kid's house, but he was like, oh, no, you're gonna do it, and if you do it, I'm gonna call the police. Jake Thomas, by the way, that's his name. And, he was like, I'm gonna call the police if you do it. No, I'm gonna call him. And he was playing video games when we walked up to his house. It was like 2, 3 in the morning sometime. And then we were just like, no, we don't want to get in huge ass trouble for that shit. So we just walked back to his house, walked back to my friend's house, and while we were back into his house, it was really crazy, because we saw someone at the window, like, knock on the window, and, like, we didn't know who it was, but someone knocked on the window in, like, 3 in the morning, and then ran away. And when we walked up to see what was, like, if someone was actually there, my friend was just lying. There were footsteps all over the front yard, and we didn't go through the front yard. We went through the backyard to enter the house, and that's where we snuck out. And it was funny, because when we were sneaking out the first time, like when we were exiting to go ding dong ditch, it was really dark in the hallway where we were sneaking out, and my friend tripped on a bunch of grocery bags, and it was hilarious. It was just fucking hilarious. But now on to current events. Yesterday, my brother got really hurt. He was doing some work or something. I don't know what he was doing. It was he works for some moving company, I don't know. But he fell down, and you know how moving trucks have like these slider thing, like those fucking slider things where they roll things up on? Well, that slipped, and I guess he fell off it when it slipped, his back of his head, and then it slid down and hit him in the back of the head, and he fractured his skull. It was like 10 in the morning, and my mom was like freaking out when she heard it, and we don't live near him, so my mom was like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? And I guess Nolan was with him at the time, or something. Like, they drove him to the hospital, and then his friends had to leave or something. And so my mom was like worried. And also right here, the reason it's like all like this is because I went into migrating host. But he was at the hospital, and they had, what the doctor was saying, he had like some neurologist, like I guess a really good brain or head doctor, I don't know. But they examined him, and they said that I guess his head, like when he went to the first hospital, I guess they were like, the doctor was like, oh, you got to get transferred to another hospital, and you might have to stay overnight. But then they transferred him, and the head doctor there was like, oh yeah, you just have minor fractures in your skull. Well, they weren't minor, but there were a couple fractures in his skull. And they were just like, they said that if we were to do anything, it would hurt it more than it would fix it. So they were just like, they had a plastic surgeon come in and just stitch him up. And when they did that, they stitched him up, and then they just sent him home. My sister came and got him and drove him to her house. And so yeah, he got 40 stitches, pretty insane. But it was a pretty good gash, and I guess his eyes all messed up too, I don't know. But yeah, that's really all I had to say for this video. But let's go to the gameplay for the last couple seconds it has. I know I wasn't doing that great. I was just, then again tonight I was like, oh, I gotta get a gameplay up, because me and my friends have been begging me to play Minecraft because we have a fucking awesome world. And I might put that in a video, just a walk around our town. And it's on Xbox, but we're not noobs to the PC. We have it for the PC too. But right here, I suck with the sniper. Watch this, I blow. Boom, miss. Boom, miss again. Negro man. Negro.